is Beethoven dualistic? Can you, for example, summarize his music by saying that it's masculine and feminine, or are there more levels than just two?
I mean, I think certain phrases in anybody's music could be equated with, you know, whether it's masculine or feminine, but these terms now we're getting into the area in our modern times where it's not very fashionable, and maybe rightly so, to talk of masculinity and femininity, because it's such a mix. I think music transcends anything like that. Music is about sheer emotion and delivering an uplifting message, and also, you know, rather like philosophy, it makes things clear for us. And we come away from a performance of a great piece. We walk out the door, and we're different people after hearing this, and that's what it should be.
What is different between being a soloist and being a soloist conductor?
Nothing really, because it's rather like in this wonderful festival I'm playing chamber music. And so what I consider that I'm doing with the orchestra is simply slightly more enlarged chamber music. That's why I like the piano to be really quite in the center. It's tough at the moment with restrictions, but normally the piano would be even more almost beside the wind. And so the orchestra is almost around the piano, so we're all in it together. Everyone is listening, and while it's my responsibility to make the decisions, I really encourage all the musicians to feel free, within, of course, a certain framework, to feel free about how they interpret and how they, especially the wind solos. I love to give flexibility to the wind soloists. And I'm a closet clarinet player. I used to play the clarinet, so I'm especially soft on the clarinet player.
The entire life of Robert Schumann was around his wife Clara. Can you hear this even in the concerto somehow?
You can. A word he loves to use a lot, and certainly he did in his piano solo, the Fantasie, is leidenschaftlich. And it's this element of Schumann which, he has lots of different facets, of course, in the Florestan Eusebius and all of these different themes running through his music. But the leidenschaftlich, I think, is very important to Schumann. It's there. It's not in your face kind of passion. It's a very kind of restrained passion, which is even more powerful